Good morning, everybody. Monday morning, here we go. I split the crew today. Steve and Matt, Jim and Matt are pouring a driveway extension, driveway pad, and grill pad on a house we got ready Friday afternoon. Then they're going to the man cave and get the generator pad ready. Not your average size generator pad. It's 24 by 12, 8 inches thick. So they're going to get that ready to pour and maybe get that poured today. Tommy, Matt, Chris, and I came down. We have these 2 units over here. That hillside's too steep, so traction mats are coming around. If I talk a little bit more, Chris will have all these mats down there. Maybe I'll tell a joke or two. So we'll get traction mats down to protect the yard, and I'll show you what we have going on down there. So these are quite pricey. They probably doubled in price since I started buying them, but they really hold up well. I think if you would try these rather than plywood, it wouldn't take you long, and you'd be saving your money buying plywood and just purchasing these, and you'd be set for a long time. So kind of just hugging the perimeter. And we're heading right over there. Gorgeous day. So we came down with a partial load of stone, rebar, machine, buggies, and mats. When we leave here today, we'll be 100% ready to go. Okay, Chris is going to start working some mats. We're going to protect this area. Try not to damage the grass too much while we dig out. Okay, so this is our patio. Size, shape, 14.5 feet out, 22 feet across. Now with these set, I can see I'm coming up very short in dirt to clean that up. I left a little bit of spoils around the edge, but I know I need more. We're doing the neighbors as well. I still have this little piece here to dig out. So instead of hauling this over the hill, I'll take and I'll make a nice little fluff pile there, right in here. I have one started on this side. I think I'm good here. Time we pour this and chop this down, that'll clean up real nice. I'd like to be about 1 inch higher than the grass when we're all said and done. I don't want to be, if I have to pick, I don't want to be even or lower. A little bit up keeps these patios cleaner. So top of patio to grass, you can see I got about 6 inches here. So I'm going to need some dirt to fluff in there. So I'll go ahead and get that in position. We just bring our truck up on these wedges, get a little bit higher, the buggies fit under there better. Okay, up on blocks, that way they fit under there better. Go ahead and let that down. Yeah. Now what he does, go back, level it out. Full throttle. time left in the day. It's about 2 o'clock. So we just came back to the shop. We grabbed the 302. Now we're gonna hook up, or just grab the hammer. We'll hook it up on the job site. Oh, was that, yeah. I guess I can't really say anything, huh? Gonna grab that. Or no, never mind. I'll go this way. That's, if it was a 2-foot bucket down, I don't think it fits across the 3-foot bucket. All right, let's head up top. In case it falls, it'll only drop a foot. Okay, we'll get this on up on the dump truck, and we have a little bit of stone left. I'll bring that with us. I thought that patio, those 2 patio preps would take just about all day, and but it's only 2 o'clock. Let's get a little bit of tomorrow's work done today, right? All right, we'll get loaded up. I'll see you on the job site. Okay, I'm not sure if I need the hammer. That's why we're not going to hook it up here. We'll get on site, do a little prying, tugging, pulling, sledgehammering, and then if we need to, we'll throw the hammer on the machine. I keep my big hammer here all the time rather than loading and unloading it. Keeping the weight out here, it gives more traction on the treads coming up those ramps, and once you get leveled out, then you can kind of put it wherever you want. Okay, I gotta set this on and help Tom. Okay, here we go. We did this house last year, and I said, oh, we'll probably be back to a patio, and here we are. We're gonna hit that patio right on the side there. So I'll get unloaded, we'll look at last year's work, and we'll go over what we're gonna do this year. See ya. I just ate a sandwich. Okay, demo went good. I didn't expect to get, I think I say that a lot, like we get more done than I think we're gonna. As I'm sitting at the desk Sunday night with Donna trying to plan out our week, I said, oh, hold on, you're giving us a lot of work. But by Tuesday or Wednesday, I'm calling her, hey, who's next on the list? We can get one more done. So just line them up and keep them going. Here's the front entry we did last year. My feet are kind of dirty, so I'm not going to walk on it. We had to shovel those steps from back here. It was a little bit of a challenge. We had to rebuild a couple block on that landing. Poured them a new landing, walks, now to their new patio. So we'll be back here tomorrow afternoon for a prep and a pour on Wednesday. See you tomorrow, everybody. Okay, bright and early. We started at 6:30. If the police show up, we're just gonna have to ask them if they can leave the ticket on the dashboard while we keep working. Making a little bit of noise, but rain is coming at 10 o'clock. We got 3 buggies going. You saw us prepping this yesterday. We're gonna buggy the concrete right down our traction mats. The sky looks good right now. 10 o'clock, they're saying rain possible. 38% possible. If I was in Vegas, I'd go for that, right? All right, this one's first. Let's get poured. I'll talk to you soon. Rebar are all tied, drilled and pinned into the wall nice and low, just like we like. Okay guys, talk to you in a minute. Okay, one done, one to go. They're about halfway done over here. I like these 2 in a row. Making sure the rebar are up. Trying to even out our stone. We bring a mat in and turn it on the mat. The stone still gets a little bit messed up, so we just straighten it out. Almost halfway. Bringing stuff down for the guys. So in this case, we're not using our curved edgers. We're going to use a straight edge. These posts aren't perfectly straight, so we don't want to follow that in our border. We'll put our border in perfectly straight to a string line. And we'll stamp to that. Majestic Ashlar Slate, heavy stone stamp. 2 stamps, 1 pour. Concrete setting up nicely. Make sure these corners are nice and full now. Just take and scratch a little bit. Right there. Okay. Last border cut.
Yeah, I'm gonna go understand it.
Yep. Over here, no border, broom finish. Center cut and center cut. Ready or not yet?
It's ready. We're waiting for the 16 and deep joiners.
Okay. And then let's do a little cut from corner, maybe this side of gas line to the house. Clip that off.
Diagonal or just on split? All that in.
Huh?
Diagonal. Say that again.
From the corner, just miss the gas line, hit the stone. That way when this shrinks away, it'll relieve that corner. Diagonal. We'll straight broom back in that corner and then finish that. All right, here comes our board right up here. Matt.
I got to go on the other side of that. I got a pin right here. Thank you. Matt, are you getting a broom?
Getting each end set. So far, sky looks good. I'll check radar here in a minute. Huh? No, come on, it's blue. It looks good over there. That nice sky's heading our way. Little wet stabbing going on, helping that crack find the center.
Yeah, what's
Clean that up. Nice and slow, nice and slow. Okay, Steve's finishing this patio. Oh, hitting the surface, opening everything up, nice and straight. Tommy and I just came down this patio. Dueling patios. Everything floated nice and clean. Border opened up nice. Almost ready to stamp. I'll get 2 cameras going. I just see my second camera over there, so I'll get that one going. That way we can watch 2 patios. Maybe we'll do a split screen. Thank you, Stephen.
Yeah. Think I can get some new rags this year? I mean, t-shirts this year?
Yes, I think we can handle that. I was going to talk to you about that.
Yeah.
Since you brought it up. Okay, a little bit more to go. Okay, Steve's finishing up. I'm looking at radar. Looks like we have until about 11:30 before this rain comes in. They backed that up from 10 o'clock, so hopefully they continuing backing it up. We have a roll of plastic there, 20 by 100. So we were just talking, if we need to, we're just going to cut a piece to go from that, over that fence, over the deck, over that fence, and over that deck. We'll do it in one big piece over everything, and we'll just enclose this whole area if we need to, rather than try and cover up a little. Why not? Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started. Matt's going to spray the patterns, and then we'll get a coat of liquid release on the patio. What the liquid release does, it prevents the concrete excuse me, pollen. It prevents the concrete from sticking to our mats, the wheels, and so forth. So let's get started. Okay, Steve and Jim are over here. They're going to start brooming. Finish edge everywhere. I got a camera going here. A lot to look at. Patterns are all laid out. Some of them sprayed. Tips being cleaned. Matt drops it in the dirt. Okay. What do you need, Matt?
Just gonna do this last one.
Okay. Just getting all the patterns off, touching up. Making sure we're in everywhere. Roll them, pick them straight up. Don't step on the seam, step over the seam. Okay. Looks nice. Put your foot right here, I can get this one off. Let's tamp it in a little bit. Okay, so first I'll start by giving it all texture. Give it a turn. And one more right here. Now, I'll take a wheel and reopen this. So we'll run that all the way out. Give it a nice defined line. Same thing right here. This is one of the things that determine a good stamp job to a not so good stamp job. You would like to see our cut lines, our mortar joints come all the way to the edge. Not past, but all the way. Now that just makes it look more realistic. Okay, see anything else? Okay. We'll give it about 10 minutes, a couple minutes, and then we'll knock the pins loose and get the lumber off. Just doing what I can to gently keep pushing forward. Rain is still holding off. Concrete's drying pretty good. This is all done. Okay. All right, take a break. Okay, last form coming off. Let's wiggle it loose. That's why we cut these boards to fit in there with a little bit of wiggle room. Just a 1/4 inch shy. That gives us 1/8 inch on each side, provided the posts aren't twists, and they pull right out. Right out. There you go. Okay, let's get grading. All right, so there's the two patios side by side. Landscaping is roughed in. Now, I'm pretty sure I've heard my dad say it. We don't offer a final landscaping service, but we do try to leave it as nice as possible without, you know, leaving them a complete mess. So, patio over there was broomed with a picture framed edge. This one here is stamped ashlar slate with the heavy stone border. We'll be back tomorrow to put our relief cuts in here and color it, and then back the following day to get a coat of sealer on it. So we'll see you guys then. Nice neat stack. Alright, 4 went good. I don't have my phone. It's about 7:30. Grab a sip of coffee, maybe even a bite of that cinnamon toast. Okay, trucks are all loaded. You guessed it, one more project. I was talking about this before. Here's the app I use. We check 79 North and the DOT is there. So it's not that we're in major violation. Everything's chained down, everything's secure. But I don't want to take the time and go through there. So we'll just get off and go the back road to our next job, which it's kind of on the way anyways. But I showed that app the other day whenever it was closed. I wanted to show it how it reads when the DOT is there. So Trucker Path app, you may want to download it. Okay, you guessed it. There was a little bit of time left in the day. So we ran up here to this housing plan, and Steve is combing back the topsoil. Nice, easy, simple 15 by 15 patio. So we'll have this together in minutes. What takes a little bit of time are these steps. We're going to come out about 14 inches for this top tread, and then it gets pyramided sides. That way if somebody is cutting off the side here, they don't have a double step to come down. I like the safety of that as well as I like the look of it. Let me check Steve out here. 15, 13. Yo, a little bit more. And we'll see how far out he is. I like to dig this about a foot big. So you're good here. All right, I'll start getting some heights. Top of patio is going to be even with this egress window. So we're gonna give them a broken stone face, and that way the grass doesn't have to come all the way up to the top of the patio. Keeping a more level backyard, and then it'll be an elevated patio. Step down from the patio onto the grass. Okay, so 7 1/4 down puts us right here. So I'm going to pull this J channel off. What I like to do is bring the J channel around the step, and then we'll form to that. Got a couple holes in it already, but I think I can get some good stuff out of the middle. Starting to come in. Here's my upper step side. That goes right here, right around that J channel. Now when we pull that away, our step liner, actually it'll go right here. Our step liner will go right into the front of that. That'll be our 2 steps. I wish it didn't have the hole in it, but I put it on the back side of the step. We'll take a look at that in the end. You're not going to notice it. What are you going to do? And they also have the holes up here from the builder. They have to put a gate across it when there's no deck right there. They have to eliminate the fall protection, so that's what they have to do. All right, we'll be back here tomorrow with some stone, 2x8s, finalize this, maybe even get it poured. We have 4 or 5 in this plan that we're going to do right down the road. This is the summer of backyard patios for us. We've done a couple of driveways for builders so far. There we go, locking the gate up. We're going to do a little garbage can pad here as well. But we are just super busy with backyard patios, so we have a lot more to get through. Hope you like patio videos, because they're coming your way. See you soon.